So this is how this Russian fucked up game it is. They leave people around you, acting AIs, most of them, or bunch of little idiot kids acting like they play the game, but nothing but just fucked up losers. As you'll see now, let's watch all together how loser they are. Nothing but just bunch of losers. The guy who's speaking is probably 8 years old, a loser who's like either 7 or 8 years old. He's gonna be the first one to sink, and actually probably he's working for the other team. He's moving forward to A to sink his destroyer.
Attention, reporting the target position.
Right. Another fucking Russian cheater, probably. Or an idiot kid. Either one of them. You'll see now. So as you'll see, well, I guess it's an AI because the whole enemy will be on my side, SP, and attacking me.
Ship is on fire. Problem solved, sir. All stations requesting fire on the designated target. All stations reporting the position of a strategic target. Affirmative. Roger.
Just a bunch of losers. As I told you, see? That destroyer was there to die, and he was the first one to die. He died the first.
All stations
It's
requesting
just a
fire on the
repeated
designated
game, you
target.
know. Everything is just repeating the same thing over and over and over. It's just like... Probably the talkings are also AI, so it's a piece of shit, you know.
Torpedoes, dead ahead. All stations retreat.
They do these updates to reverse the logic for your chance to be able to hit or lose the game. So the update yesterday was basically that's what it was. Your ship who can shoot, take on enemies, suddenly becomes can't do it anymore. Doesn't matter how much you spend money for your captains or your ships, it's all bullshit. It's just a bunch of Russian cheaters. See how his guns are moving so fast? Regarding to any other ship, it's because that's the enemy. That's the part where they cheated. Since they are
All
not real
stations,
players,
concentrate fire on the target.
the guns are moving, the battleship's guns are moving like a destroyer. Fucking cheaters. Luckily we are on YouTube, so you are witnessing also. And you saw what I saw. See, he knows where I am. He's coming right for me. How funny, huh? And also, as you can see, the whole team is on A. There is no one at B. The guy knows exactly when I'm gonna move. He sends his torpedoes to take me down. By the meanwhile, there is no... They don't even have a destroyer here. The destroyer, as you can see on the map, is on A. And everybody is on A, got no one to fight with. And the whole enemy is at D by the meanwhile. And the people on A is just watching
Fighter airborne.
their teammates to sink. See, they don't play at all.
Our team is taking
Because there is no ships there. Fucking losers. Another bunch of losers game. Here we are, guys. With bunch of kids, bunch of losers, bunch of Russian cheaters. Yeah, it's a fucking Russian cheater game, huh? So what do you expect? Now, as you'll see, the whole team is ready to lose the game. They're gonna separate their ways. And the whole enemy will be attacking me. And the guys on the side will be separate their ways. They'll be watching around. All these, like, it's just a bunch of fucking Russian losers, cheaters. Trying to get into PlayStation. And that's the only reason why they lost so many players. Today, first day, they came out. I had like plenty of people I used to play together. None of them exist anymore. It's just a bunch of idiot kids who's working for the enemy team, ready to lose the game. See, I told you, they're all getting collected on the right side, and the whole enemy will be coming from the... No, they are going to the left side, and the whole enemy will end up from the right side, so they can fuck me up. And by the meanwhile, the guys on the left side, they're all gonna hide behind an island. Since there's gonna be no enemies there, they'll be just watching the right side to lose the game. Hallelujah.
Attention. Reporting the target position.
Attention, I'm looking down. You got 6 ships there. You can't even destroy one. You can't even sink one fucking destroyer, idiots. 6 ships.
All stations.
They can take
Reporting
down
the position
one
of a
fucking
strategic target.
destroyer there. Fucking losers. And here we are, another bunch of losers game, bunch of idiots, or with bunch of Russian cheaters. And as you can see, we're on the right side, we're with two cruisers. The whole rest of the team will be collect on the left side. They're gonna hide behind an island till they're gonna till the enemy. See? They're all running. They're all running. It's just the same bunch of idiot kids. And the funniest thing, the whole enemy team will be on the right side, on our side. So those bunch of idiot kids collecting on the left side. See, 2 destroyer, 3 warship, 1 cruiser. But somehow they'll be so lucky. You know why? Because the whole enemy will be on the right side. And the first destroyer moving forward is going there to sink himself. He's gonna be the first one who lose the game. A game for a bunch of losers, that's what it is. I've been playing for 2 hours. Each game is is the same fucking shit. Is keep repeating.
On Neptune's beard.
The whole team collects on the other side. The enemy collects on my side, and the other side they sink one by one. They lose the game, and that's it. That's the way they enjoy it. That's the way the Russian cheaters enjoy.
Requesting assistance.
See, there are 6 ships there. The destroyer in our flag. No one cares. No one gives a shit. No one is destroying him because you know why? He's here for me. He's here because since they are all buddies. They locate my position, and now he's gonna send his torpedoes to me. It's the same fucking shit repeating. They don't care to lose the game. See,
The
the
ship is on
whole
fire.
enemy team is collecting on my side. And they're attacking me. No one gives a shit, no one cares. They're just waiting for me to sink. Losers. And here we go again, my dear YouTubers. Now, this is how this thing is gonna roll out. The whole guys will be collecting on the side A. By the meanwhile, the whole enemy will be on C to lose the game. You know, to
Action
take the game, to
stations.
sink me. Now, let's watch all together. Let's go to the map. The map doesn't even show me my teammates on A. That's how fucked up this game it is. It's just some fucking Russian cheaters game. If you have a mission to go, the whole enemy will attack you. If you don't have any mission to go, you'll be the hero of the game. So that's what the update yesterday, that's what it was all about. See? The whole enemy is getting visible at C. By the meanwhile, the rest of the team is collecting on A. That's exactly how I said it was gonna be. I'll help you to lose the game. And here we are. Same fucking Russian cheaters thing will happen here with the AI acting like real players. This time we are on the left side. The whole our team will be collecting on the right side. By the meanwhile, the whole enemy will be on our side
Battle
by chance.
starts.
Each game, the same shit is just happening over and over with bunch of fucking losers. They already shared my location, so the enemy is coming to my side. See? It's just the same shit is over and over
All
repeating.
stations, protect that target.
Exactly, that's what the update was all about
I need your
yesterday.
support.
To change the characteristics of the AIs. Your ships with all these updated captains and whatever, you know, all those investments you did, it just suddenly became unavailable. Suddenly you end up not able to sink any ship in the game. Thanks to the update yesterday.
I need your support.
See, you can't even touch.
All stations, reporting the
And
position
as I
of
told
strategic
you, the
target.
whole enemy is on my side. They're gonna lose their game in PlayStation big time.
Fire on the designated target.
Just gonna stay as a Windows game. They already lost more than half of their players here. Have fun, huh?
Fighter returning.
And the most funny thing is like, as soon as you are ready to shoot, to fire the gun, as soon as the enemy disappears.
The ship is on fire. Problem solved, sir.
just a bunch of fucking Russian cheaters. All game is what it is. It's just trying to steal another 15 minutes from your life, as you can see. By chance, in each game, the same shit happening over and over. They sync your shits one by one, no matter how many games you play. Doesn't matter.
Fighter airborne.
It's already written. The AI is doing what it needs to happen to sync your shits one by one, lose your game. Each game, the same shit happening over and over.
We've destroyed an enemy cruiser. The ship is on fire. Problem solved, sir. Enemy battleship detected.
They are capturing the flag, no one gives a shit. No one cares. Why would they? They're already playing to lose the game, so what the fuck? I mean, if they are real players, that's another case. As you can see, no one has microphone, no headphones, nothing. We quit that game, started a new one with the other ship. Now the same shit will happen here. I'm just proving here everything. As you saw, the last 12 game, the same shit will happen here over and over. It's just the way the fucking Russian cheaters AI works. Now let's witness. Since the game is getting recorded, you're all gonna witness the same shit is happening over and over. That's what the last update was about. The whole my teammates, I mean the teammates, will be getting collected on the left side. The whole enemy will be coming on the right side. They're gonna sink our ships one by one. No one gets a shit, no one cares, because they are here to lose the game. They're not even real players, you know. It's just a bunch of losers. The most funniest thing is like the same shit is happening in each game. Break through to the waves. Right. Break through. Leave the base. Just let your friends come take our base. Break through. See, the guys,
The
all
ship
my
is on
team
fire.
is in front of the enemy ships, but the whole enemy ships is not shooting at the guys in front of them, they are shooting me. Now as you'll see, the first ship lose will be our ship, and then the second, the third, the fourth, and by the meanwhile we might take one or two ships. Thanks to the Russian cheaters. They plan everything so well. They plan how you lose the game. They did the update yesterday, so we are good to go.
All stations requesting fire on the designated target.
Oh, station, request the fire, alright.
Problem solved, sir.
Now they are acting like real players. See? He lost the first ship, so if you play the game, if you take few ships, they might able to take. Otherwise, they're here to lose the game. See the second ship. Let's jump to the other game. Let's go and see the same shit will be happening over there. With a bunch of losers. And here we are in a new game. Now all my team will be getting all together between A and B. And the whole enemy will be coming from C and D. There will be only one target for them, is me. By the meanwhile, all my team will be losing the game between A and B. It's the 13th game, the same thing is repeating all over again. Again and again and again and again and again.
Neptune's beard.
Yep, that's what the last update we got 3 o'clock AM, 3 AM in the morning was all about, to fix their AIs, buddy. It's just fucking Russian cheaters game, bro.
Concentrate fire on the enemy warship. Enemy cruiser sighted. Concentrate fire on the designated target.
The people at B is not even moving inside. They're not shooting, they are just playing to lose the game.
Enemy destroyer sighted. I need help. Enemy cruiser sighted.
happened the last 13 game. From the other side, they're gonna sink one by one. Probably the destroyer will be our first lost. Yeah, there you go. And the other destroyers or either a cruisers will be our second loss. By the meanwhile, our team can't even sink one fucking ship. Can it be true? Like 13 games you're playing, just playing with a bunch of fucking losers. How is this possible? See, as I told you, they're YouTubers, Destroyer was the first, Cruiser was the second, and here we go again.
All stations reporting the position of a strategic target.
Same shit happening the last 13 games over and over. How is this possible? How come you're playing 13 games with a bunch of losers? How come by the meanwhile 13 games the enemy team can take all the games? How come 13 game my whole team is just collecting on the other side? One by one. Unfortunately, our team can't even... Oh, thanks God, hallelujah. Yeah, they need to be fair. Lose a destroyer would be fair enough, huh?
Enemy battleship destroyed.
Hmm?
Enemy battleship detected.
As soon as you're ready to shoot, the enemy disappears. How is this possible? As soon as you shoot, the ship gets visible. How is this possible?
Enemy battleship sighted.
We lost the whole team between B and A. Now we are checking the enemies. Except one cruiser, none of them even got a damage. So they have been like shooting there for the last 5 minutes to nowhere. They couldn't even damage a ship. By the meanwhile, we are checking our team members. They almost lost both of them lost half of their health. And then we are getting back, checking the Kaiser and the New York. They don't even got a fucking damage. And our destroyer is there. I don't know what the fuck he's doing. All these warships is at A. And he's just watching. He's running away. Because he's here to lose the game. Waste another 15 minutes from everyone's life. And now probably what he'll do is, instead of sending torpedoes, he's gonna start shooting with his main gun to locate his position so his friends can sink him also.
Enemy cruiser foundered.
Oh, he decided to come and sink himself. Thanks to AI. So my team might win a game in every 13 game or 14 game. Thanks to the final update we got. They're trying their best. Leaving the most popular ships for free. All you need to do is just play the game and lose the game.
Battle ends in 5 minutes.
They have been shooting the same ship for the last half an hour. They couldn't done any damage at all. They just shoot from the side. I could give damage. What the fuck? How is this possible? How is this possible? Two warships there, they can't do any damage to this fucking ship. Again, we shoot from this part, from this side, we can give them damage. That's interesting.
Our victory is in sight.
And here we are, another game. The same shit will be happening here. Most probably all my teammates will be running to the other side, and the whole enemy will end up on this side. Our destroyer will be the first ship we'll be losing, the cruiser will be second, and the rest of the team will get fucked one by one. Let's watch now, all together. Okay, so here we are. Wakeful 777 will be our first lose, and then the Kuma, the Russian beach, is moving forward, will be the second one. .777 and 787 will be our first lose. Probably the whole team will move forward, leave us defenseless at the backside.
All stations requesting fire on the designated target.
The fucking beach stands at the backside. That's what we do.
Enemy cruiser sighted.
As soon as you're ready to shoot, they disappear. And as soon as you shoot, they became visible. How the fuck is this possible?
Attention, concentrate all efforts on protecting the base.
Oh, thanks God.
attacking our base.
Oh, there's a real player.
All stations reporting the position of a strategic target. Attention, all forces defend the base.
Bro, I've been playing 15 games. The same shit is just happening over and over and over and over. It's the same bunch of idiots.
Be so pessimistic. We've got 2 kills. They have none yet.
This is the 15th game, bro. Every time they leave an update, the same shit is happening.
Protect the base.
People are smart. They take out the cruisers first.
Oh, Jesus.
Shots.
As soon as I lock an enemy, just disappears.
I need support. Requesting assistance.
The Kaiser is not even
The ship is on fire.
Because he's working for the other team, that's what is happening. The last 15 games.
not working for the other team. He probably lost connection.
Yeah, but each game the same shit is happening, man.
Problem solved, sir.
There you guys go. Cruisers light the battleships on fire.
All stations, concentrate fire on the target.
See, there's no destroyer in the game and someone is keep sending the torpedoes. How is this possible, man?
The cruisers have torpedoes too.
Yeah, but they are synced. They synced already. There is no cruisers.
I mean that they didn't fire their salvo before they sank.
Yeah, but how do they know if I'm gonna make a left or right? How come They can shoot right in.
It's tactics. If you're heading on a certain direction,
Right.
not changing your course or your speed.
That's
you're an
the
easy
thing.
target.
I'm changing my speed. I'm not going to the same direction. I'm making left and right. How does he
Somebody got
know
lucky on you
how
there.
many left and rights I'm gonna make before he synced? How is this possible, man? This is fucked up, man.
He's doing really well, so don't worry. I think we're doing fine.
Jesus, man. This is like the 15 game. If I don't have anything to do in the game, if I don't have any challenge to play, by somehow my ship becomes the best ship in the game. If I have any challenge going on in my gameplay, it's like suddenly the synced cruisers, they know if how many left and rights I'm gonna make, and they sink my ship from right in the middle. This is fucked, man.